Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Have you been cleaning out your pantry and you found a can of expired food? Is it still safe to eat? Should you risk it? Well, there are some guidelines to think about. Foods come with a best by, sell by, or use by date. Doesn't necessarily mean it's an expiration date. It's a date guaranteed by the manufacturer that the food will be good until that day. After that day is passed by, pantry type foods can still remain good for several years, but the quality begins to deteriorate. If your can should burst, explode, or spurt or anything like that, that the contents would come spurting out, that means it's not any good anymore and you need to throw the food away. Don't eat anything out of a can that the food bursts or spurts out when you open it. Greasy, throw it away. It's not worth getting sick over a few dollars worth of food. But if the package seems to be intact, the next thing you can do is open it. If everything still seems okay, go ahead and give it a little sniff test. Does it smell okay? Look it over and see if the texture is what you expect it to be. Does it smell off or look weird? If it does, throw it away. And if everything is a go so far, you can go ahead and give it a taste. Lots of times the food is still okay. It's still safe and good to eat. I recently found some peaches that were expired. They are expired in 2016 and this is 2019. I'm not just going to throw them away, I'm going to examine them and see if they're still any good. You can see that the package still is all intact. There's nothing bursting, bulging, nothing looks weird, nothing is leaking. So I can pop it open, look it over. Well, they're a little mushier and the flavor isn't the best that it could be. Canned peaches usually have a little more flavor and a little more firmness to them. So they have deteriorated. They aren't very good, so I'm not going to eat anymore. I'm going to throw them away and I'm going to try to pay better attention to the peaches that I have in my cupboard so that I don't end up wasting foods that I've stored. The best strategy for food storage is to stock up on foods that you enjoy eating, then rotate them during their best use time period. Check the dates on your cans and use them up before that date is expired. When you bring more foods home, push the old cans into the front of your cupboard and put the new cans behind them so that you're using the oldest cans first, which is the same thing they do in the grocery store. It's called first in, first out. So you're rotating your stock as you're using it. Make sure as you use your food that you replace it so that you'll always have enough food on hand. Organize as you can so that the food is at the best quality it can be when you actually count on it. Stockpile things while they're readily available so you'll always have what you need no matter what comes your way. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.